You want to know how to physically prepare for U.S. Coast Guard basic training? Let's get into it.
She said she an angel, need a halo. I don't Sonic, no Sega. See that boy, he need a prayer.
We're going straight into it. Number one, boy, you gonna wanna go ahead and hit them push-ups. Hit them push-ups. 50 a day is how I did it, okay? Before I went to boot camp, I put a month out before I went to boot camp because I had to get ready for graduation because y'all know your boy went straight from high school. So do 50 push-ups a day. That's all you gotta do. The test calls for 30. You doing 20 more. You gotta eat, my brother. If you wanna go more than that, go ahead and do that. Go be a baller. Go be a superstar. Baller, shot caller, 20-inch blade. On Impala. Number two. You gonna wanna get them sit-ups in. How many you gonna do? 50, my boy. Now, you might say, well, why? If the push-ups is 20, 29, or 30, we did 20 more, why should we only do 50 sit-ups? The test requirement is 38. 38 sit-ups. Actually, yeah, it's 38 sit-ups. I'm pretty positive it's 38. I think this was a perfect number for me to when I got to boot camp. I was just like, you said I got how many? Yeah. I feel like I was hitting them boys because I would just start doing 50 a day, and throughout that it just carried me along. And sometimes would I do more? Yeah, just in case. But my goal of every day before in that month before I went to boot camp was, hey, I want to do 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, and we're gonna have a nice core. Number three, you're gonna want to do that 1.5 mile run. But what you want to do, right? What I did over the course of this month, I said, okay, the first week of this month, we are gonna aim for, I don't know, 11:50, 11:40. Cause I'm a pretty decent runner, but I was just hey, pacing myself, making sure I get back in shape, because you know I hadn't ran in a long time. So 11:50, second week of that month. Okay, shoot, we aiming for 11:30s, 11:20s. Okay, 11:20s. Okay, third month. All right, we don't want to go too crazy. We're gonna try to go for like sub 11s, like 10:50 to 10:59, 10:40s, stuff like that. End of that month, I'm running. I'm sprinting. That fourth week, I'm sprinting. I think the fastest I got up to that number in the 10th week was about a 10:29, and I was pushing that day. I was on pre-workout. I was going crazy, and I ran a 10:29. I think in boot camp I ran like, when I first ran it, I had caught a cramp. I'm not even. Don't start hating now, because I was a little slow. I think I ran 11:20, and I caught a cramp, and I was dying, bruh. So yeah, just go ahead and do that for your mile. I think that was a great timetable because it gave me time to be like, hey, I'm adjusting to the weather, and I did this outside. Don't do it on a treadmill. For the love of God, don't do it on a treadmill, because when you go to Cape May, you're gonna be on the track, and the track is a lot different than running on a treadmill, if you know. Because you gotta affect, it's the ground, it's the heat. Running indoors, it's 7 degrees inside. I'm having a nice little jog. And I feel like your time indoor versus outdoor is so different. Because I felt like I could run maybe a 10:20 on a treadmill and like a 10:45 outside with me like running. So it was like, it's definitely a different learning curve trying to do on a treadmill and outside. Number 4, the swimming portion. The swimming portion. This is the last and final portion. And to be honest, this was my favorite portion. And it's not because, Remy know how to swim. I can't swim to save my life. I'm just playing. I'm actually a pretty decent swimmer. Like I think I'm actually pretty good for being me. Because when I grew up, I was like, it's nice. I can't go on the deep end yet, but I'm a good swimmer. But never mind that. I'm a decent swimmer. So they said, you got to tread water 5 minutes. I look at my phone. I said, what is treading? I typed in treading I said, how to tread. Ooh, this looked difficult. Got in the pool the start of that month, just so I had the whole month to get through. I said, I'm going to time myself and see how long I can do this with the little doggy paddle method. I know. I think I might have recorded 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. I was not getting far. I was not. It probably wasn't that bad, but I was not getting far at all. It was kind of embarrassing because I was like, dang, I got to do this in 5 minutes. I can barely do it for 30 seconds. We got work to do. We got work to do. All right, we got work to do. Because, boy, I got in that pool. I was like, all right, I'm going to try the egg beater method. When you go on YouTube, touch the egg beater method. It make it look so easy. Just move your hands like this and have your leg going like that. I don't know if y'all, I don't know how much y'all weigh. But at that time, and probably still right now, I weigh about $160. $160. So I'm not that dense of a person. So I was like, okay, I should be able to tread. But I also don't have no whip to my body like that. And I feel like that was preventing me from being a good treader. And so I tried this. They want you to go like this and go like that. I was about to fall just straight on my face in the water. And I probably would have drowned if I kept on doing the egg beater method. So I had to figure out Remy's way. Now you might say, what is that? Well, that is the way that allowed me to do 5 minutes. I don't really know how I came up with it. It was kind of, I was taking stuff from different tutorials, like the egg beater and then the whatever other method they had. And I had to just figure it out because I said, okay, the egg beater's nice. I can do this. I'm really good at this point. Like, I know that I'm helping myself with this. Okay, I'm going to keep that. But my feet's going to have to do something different. So when I did my feet, instead of going like how all that angle they was doing, because I couldn't do it for some reason. Like, they wanted you to go like that and then touch feet and then like that. But I couldn't do that. So I had to kind of like have my feet also doing this. And it was kind of like giving me like a little platform when I did this together. And I kind of just trained my body to the point where it's like, hey, we can do this for 5 minutes, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything else past 5 minutes. And I kind of just roll with that. But yeah, get in the water, get comfortable, and just play around with the water. You don't have to be in there a month like I did, but I was just getting comfortable, learning how to tread, just advancing my time every time. So that first week, I was trying to aim for 30 seconds to a minute. Second week, a minute 30 to 2 minutes. Third week, I had to turn on the jets, 2 minutes to like 4 minutes, 2 to 4 minutes. Fifth week, that's when I hit that 5 minute mark. And I was so happy. And I was like, all right, we're going to keep on training, try to get to like 5, 5:10, 5:30. And just kind of like really have that extra push. So if I do need to go over the time, I got it. But yeah, that's how you physically prepare for U.S. Coast Guard basic training. I did a video on this like long time ago when I was at school. Not a long time ago. I'm acting like I've been in so long. But yeah, I did this a while back, and I feel like it was in a different video. Like, it was combined with a different video. So I don't feel like people had enough, like, hey, this is what that video is actually for. And I hope this helped. I really do. I hope this helped out pretty well. And it's your boy. You'll follow me.
I got my chat up, I won't never lie. Just let the cars pass. It's too much gas in. You try to